Hi, friends. Welcome back to another day of social studies. We are still talking about timelines, and our target today is I can correctly order events on a timeline. Well, let's review. What is a timeline? I remember a timeline is that line. We're mostly going to see it horizontally or side to side, but it can be up and down. It is that line with the really, really important events in order. That's right, because we don't want it to be all mixed up out of order. So a timeline is that line that tells us the important events in order when they happened. Why would we use a timeline? Well, we would use it to know, oh, this is when this happened, and oh, and then this happened, and it helps us keep track of when and how things are happening, and we can kind of see how things change over time. So today we are going to practice putting events on a timeline. So here is a blank timeline, and the title says it's Harriet Tubman's timeline. So I know that, oh, this is a timeline. It's going to be all about Harriet Tubman. And if it's a timeline, it's going to be the really important parts of her life. Okay. It's not going to be every single detail, like she ate breakfast, then she ate lunch, then she played outside, then she had dinner, then she went to bed, then she woke up, and that would get to be a lot, right? So we're only going to do the really important parts of the timeline. And I can see here there are 4 blank spaces, so I need to make sure to put them in the correct order because a timeline needs to be in order. It wouldn't make sense to say, oh, she pretended it's talking about just her day. It wouldn't make sense to say, oh, she went to bed and then she ate breakfast and then she went to school and then she brushed her teeth, right? That doesn't make sense. And we've practiced sequencing and putting things in order for reading. So when we do a timeline, we just need to remember that. It needs to be in the correct order. Well, here are the 4 events that are super important in Harriet Tubman's life. And we need to decide, well, okay, we know these are the important events. Now we need to put them in order on a timeline. Let's see. It says Harriet helped slaves. Harriet ran away to find freedom. Harriet got a job and was paid for her work, or Harriet was a slave as a child. Those definitely sound like 4 really, really important events from her life, and they should be on a timeline because if I was going to learn more about her, those events would be things I needed to know. But what's the first most important thing? Let me see. Well, I think it would have been when it says Harriet was a slave as a child, because that is when she was a child. That's the first thing that happened. Out of these 4 things, that's the first thing that happened. I'm going to put that on my timeline first. Okay, now I need to go back. What happened next? Let me remember. We learned about Harriet Tubman when we were learning all about our good citizens. I know that she was a slave as a child and she ran away, and then she was like, wait, I need to help other people. And so she came back and helped free other people. So let me see. Harriet helped slaves. She did help slaves. Harriet ran away to freedom. Oh, but you know what? Before she helped anybody, she had to run away too. Okay. And then Harriet got a job and was paid for her work. Well, that was much later in life. So I think the next thing that happened is that she ran away to find freedom. So on the timeline that I'm making right now, I have that the first important event in her life was that she was a slave as a child. Then the next important event in her life is that she ran away to find freedom. Okay, well, let me look. I can choose Harriet helped slaves or Harriet got a job and was paid for her work. Well, what happened next? Let me think. After she ran away, she decided she needed to go back. And I remember we kind of learned about that Underground Railroad, and she was helping slaves escape. So I think that that was the next thing that happened. And so the last important event that I'm going to put on her timeline is that she got a job and was paid for her work. Yeah. So these are the important events in her life, right? It would not make sense to mix them up and at the very end say that she was a slave as a child, because that would be backwards, right? So it's really important to make sure that on a timeline, we have these important events in order. On Seesaw, you are going to have a timeline on Rosa Parks. Do you remember learning about her when we were learning all about our good citizens? I gave you 4 really important events in Rosa Parks' life. It's your job to drag them and put them in the correct order on her timeline, okay? Make sure you think about it. You might need a grown up to help you read some of the words, but there are some pictures to help you. Push the green check mark when you're done.